What's up, guys? I found something that I have to share. Basically, if you like the way my audio sounds right now, just keep watching the video. All right, so I got this new microphone, which is the Shure sm7b, and I've wanted this I probably wanted this thing for like 5 years. So the way I have it set up, I have it connected to this bad boy, which is the Behringer UMC22. It's a very like mid-range, just, average audio interface. I found a way to make this setup without a cloud lifter. I don't have a cloud lifter, and it's still plenty loud for streaming, at least, because that's kind of what I use it for. I mainly live stream games now. Go follow my Twitch, link in description. It's a program that I never thought that I'd actually use for audio. So I used to use Voicemeeter. The noise reduction in Voicemeeter was never good enough for me. Like, it just sucked. There really wasn't noise reduction. So then I switched to a program called Voice Mod, which is actually just supposed to be like a soundboard. It had a nice noise canceling, like background noise canceling option, but it's kind of iffy program. But I found this, which is SteelSeries GG, and it has this sonar option. Well, I watched one video on it and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it. The biggest thing about this program that makes it different than all the other ones is it has this ClearCast AI noise cancellation. So it uses AI to decide what noise you want in your mic, what noise you don't want in your mic. Obviously, I have no clue how it works because it's AI. I don't get any of that. Terrifies me, to be honest. But this is what it sounds like with absolutely nothing. This is just plain Shure SM7B, nothing added to it. So you add the compressor. Makes it pretty much louder. You can still kind of hear like a little bit of a buzz just because this is a really quiet microphone. So the gain's basically five extra decibels. So you can hear kind of like a little bit of a buzz, which is a little unpleasant. You can also hear all my mice noises and keyboard, but you don't want that. ClearCast AI noise cancellation. Notice when I turn this on, gone. All the buzz, all the extra sound, keyboard, almost gone. It's still kind of there, like a little bit. So then that's what I like to use the noise gate for. So you turn the noise gate on, then it's really gone. And then my voice is like perfectly clear. You can hear everything perfectly. But keyboard, little bit if it gets super loud, but keyboard and mouse, silent. And then the compressor just kind of keeps the volume where I like it. I don't honestly exactly know what compressor does, but all I know is when I turn it on, I get a little extra gain and it makes like the highs and it's more like averaged out. And then right here, it's basically default. So if you click reset, it's exactly where it is. But all I've done is I've clicked these and added 5 gain just because the Shure SM7B is really quiet without a cloud lifter. But if you have a cloud lifter, you might not need to do the gain option at all. The ClearCast AI noise cancellation, I have it on 20. Just because more than that, and it starts to like, you can notice that it's trying to delete. Perfect sound is like, you want what you want in the sound. So you just want your voice and you don't want to be able to hear noise trying to be canceled out. And you don't want to be hearing the noise at all, but you also don't want to be hearing it actively trying to be canceled. So that's why I keep that at 20. Noise gate, I turn it on, leave it at -60. It's the lowest it'll go. That basically just makes it to where your typical keyboard and mice and, picking your phone up, setting your phone down, typical noises like that are going to be gone. But I don't want that very high because what will happen is if you turn that up much higher, the beginning and end of your like sentences and your voice will start to get cut out. You don't want that. Noise gate just turns all sound off if it's under whatever you have it set to, basically is what that does. And then it opens the gate when it gets above that. Noise reduction, I don't use this because I'm using this ClearCast AI. All I know is the sonar. That's what I love about it so much, is that it has this, because this is the greatest thing I've ever found. It doesn't just get rid of noise under a certain bit and then reintroduce noise, which that's what a noise gate does. It's either nothing or all. But this, what it does is you can have the noise gate, but if you have this on top of it, while you're talking, it's also actively canceling out other noises while you're talking. So instead of just opening it and hearing everything, letting it all in, the AI noise cancellation deletes your, not completely, but it reduces your other noises while your voice is being picked up. And that's what typical noise cancellation, that's when it gets like all watery sounding and it kind of sounds like a robot a little bit. That's what the typical noise cancellation technology sounds like. But this one, I mean, you can hear me, I sound absolutely amazing. So adding your gain here on the program has helped a lot. I have my gain at about, let's say my gain's about 80% on the UMC22. And then I add 5 decibels of gain on this program. Got this at 20, got this all the way at -60, but it is on. And then I got my compressor at just 0.8. That's really personal preference. This is all personal preference, but I'm just making a video explaining how I get this sound out of this mic with this audio interface with this program. Because I could not get this clear of sound with this little background noise, with this high of gain with any other program. I've tried Voice Meter, Voice Mod, all your typical stuff I've tried. This is what I found to work best. And it's specifically because of this AI noise cancellation. Like, this is awesome. But yeah, who would have thought SteelSeries gaming software would be an awesome audio. So another cool thing about this program, this is obviously just the mic section, but if you go to mixer, the way I have it set up is my headphones come out of, let me just show you. This will make more sense if I show you. So my playback device is actually the SteelSeries virtual output. So it's not actually through my headset. It's through this, which my headset's then connected to this program. Is I could turn the master volume down to 50 or 27 or whatever I am. Say I'm playing a game, you know, get your game, turn it down to 55. But if I'm recording or I'm streaming, the audio level is still going to be whatever it's set up to in Windows or whatever for OBS. So for example, like if my game's too loud, but it's perfect, it's too loud for me, but it's perfect on OBS, what I can do is I can just turn this down and it's going to still go through OBS like the same volume, but for me, it's going to be quieter. It's a mixer. It's literally a mixer. You know what a mixer is if you're watching this video, I would assume. About all I got. Haven't made a video in a long time, but I got this new microphone set up. I've wanted this thing for so long, and I got it sounding super good. So I wanted to explain how I got it sounding super good. Because without this program, I couldn't figure it out. I had it pretty good in Voice Mod, but it still just sounded a little artificial. It is good, don't get me wrong, but not nearly as good as the way I can configure this. So I played around with this for quite a few hours, so you guys don't have to. These are my settings. This is what works for me. This is just bare bones sm7b audio interface into your computer, and then that's how I got it set up, and it sounds really good. So yeah, I know it's been a long time since I've made a video, but thank you for watching. If this helped at all, leave a like, subscribe, and go follow my Twitch, because if you want any more content, I'm mostly streaming nowadays, but you know, I might get back into making some videos, because stuff like this is interesting to me, and I know that I know more about it than most people do. So being able to share it on YouTube is nice. Kind of like that webcam video I made that was so perfectly timed right before COVID that it blew up. So everybody needed to know how to make a webcam. So, you know, just little stuff like this that your typical everyday people don't have a damn clue about. But I do, so I can share it. Like, subscribe, follow my Twitch, and subscribe to my Twitch with your Twitch Primes. Thank you for watching. Peace out.